passionate about conservation, wildlife, magnificent landscapes ever since I was a little boy. I don't think I've ever wanted to do anything else other than to make sure that these areas survive so that other people are able to benefit and enjoy them in exactly the same way that I have.
African Parks is an organization that was started in South Africa, of course for the reason that the world was suffering from mismanagement of its natural resources that were exhibited as national parks, game managed areas, and in some areas it's game reserves. The model is a business-centered conservation in that we would like to achieve sustainability financially, but also in the manner in which these resources are being managed. And the basic idea here is that we are accountable to all the stakeholders, it be the donors, it be the community, it be the government. And that is quite critical because the money that we use comes from these organizations. The money belongs to the community, the money comes to the government, and all we do is to facilitate their proper use and utilization.
African Parks has a vision to be a significant contributor to this across the continent. Our vision is to manage 30 parks by 2030. And in addition to that, support 10 other parks or organizations with the implementation of that collaborative management partnership through an incubator program that we've launched several years ago. Today, African Parks has an annual budget of $120 million for all these 22 parks. In order to meet our objectives to reach 30 parks, we estimate that we need to increase our annual budget to a number between 180 million and 200 million per year.
In terms of the ecosystem services, we do see clear benefits, especially for the people who are living in and around these parks. Over the last 20 years, we have seen close to 2.5 million people benefit from the direct ecosystem services offered by these protected areas. We have so far, up to last year, hired close to 5,000 people who are 97% locally employed in the countries where we operate, and this has resulted in about $19 million paid in taxes. Obviously, we would like to get to the place where these protected areas are financially sustainable, and a key part of that is ensuring that we unlock the tourism opportunities that are available through these protected areas. Over the last 20 years, we've had up to 500,000 tourists, including local and international visitors, who have generated about $24 million in income.
20-year agreement comes to an end in 2024. And like I said, we've already started negotiations for the second 20 years, but there's an addition to it. Law enforcement is carried out by DNPW with our support, so they stand there with us. And then that's also an area where the local rights of the communities are protected. We estimate about 12,000 community members living inside the park. And rightfully so.
African Parks over time intends to generate sufficient income that Kafue should be in a position to be totally self-sufficient and free of the donor burden going forward. So we don't want to be here in 10 years' time giving presentations saying we need more money. We'd like to be able to be standing here saying that because of the work that we started 10 years ago, we're now in a position where commercial activities in the park can actually pay the bills of the park and it's financially sustainable.
If you do not engage with your communities and you do not enhance them and their needs, by certain things that you can do, like, for instance, roads. There's schools, there is bridges, there is a lot of things that you can do, and you, in that, you explain to them what is conservation, what is our natural resources, where are we going, do we want those natural resources, can we use those natural resources to our own benefit in a sustainable way. So yeah, that is, I think that is a very big answer, and that is, let us do conservation through the communities and not the opposite.
Ladies and gentlemen, the government of the Republic of Zambia has indicated that it will develop the economy through partnerships with the private sector. The 8th National Development Plan indicates that tourism development is one of the economic pillars that will help to diversify the economy from mineral dependency. This will be done by investing in the management of national parks and game management areas to make them anchors of tourism besides the Victoria Falls. However, funds are never enough or adequate to invest in this sector due to other needy sectors that offer immediate relief to social amenities of people, such as health and education. To this end, the Department of National Park will continue to rely on the private sector to invest in wildlife management and tourism development, not only to reduce the cost to government, but also to the job creation agenda and contribute to the national GDP.
Sitting here in this room today, people that have taken the time to come and listen, we really do appreciate the support. We're looking forward to extending the support, to extending the relationship going forward. Thank you again. Without it, nothing of this, or without all of this, nothing would have been possible with all the presentations you've seen.